Okay, this is a little update on the plants. Just come in here, get a good look at them. These three over here are about 2 weeks old. They're doing pretty good. And this little guy here, he's a little bit of a late bloomer, but he's coming along, I guess. As well as these two guys over here, they're only about a week old. Now, basically what I do is I have a dimmable ballast, so I turn mine down to about 75% when I'm trying to introduce these into the climate that's in the tent. And you can see I have my lid off. Now what I do to prep these plants for being outside of this humidity dome here is when I first take it off, if I just put it back on here. Jesus, struggling with the fucking thing. Alright. Basically, I come in here, the lid's on, and what I'll just do is I'll take it off, and I'll leave it off for about 20 minutes. And then 20 minutes later, I'll come back, and I'll put it back on again. And what that does is that slowly climatizes the plants to their new environment, which is the one inside this tent, where the air is significantly drier and the temperature, it's going to be roughly the same, but the air is drier and there's wind and there's air movement going on with the fans. I got the fans going here and over there, so but you got to have that airflow because that's what's going to make your plants stronger. So they're looking pretty good. If you notice here on the soil, it's kind of hard to tell, but you're starting to get a bit of a green tinge to some of the perlite that's in the soil. Don't panic if you have that. Basically, sunlight and water forms algae, and that's all that is, and that will go away once the plants get bushy enough to cast a shadow over the soil underneath. So don't panic if you see that stuff. But yeah, so far things are looking good. They're coming along. See on this plant here, you can see the little brown or the yellowish spots on the leaves right there. That's probably due to spraying the plants and the sun, or not the sun, but the light. Basically, the water droplets on the plant form a bit of a magnifying glass, which can burn the plants. So I've had my light on 100% there, and I just decided to turn it down to 75%, just so it's not so hot in here. And you want to create the ideal conditions. But once these plants become a little more established, I'll crank that bastard up to 100% and get all them lumens all over the place. So, all right, till next time.